Good morning. We're back at it again, getting started on a new job here. The guys beat me here because I had to dump trailers this morning. They've got a good start going on though. We've got the whole house tore off. I had to get my little one taken to the sitter, get the trailers dumped. They've already got the trailer on the right pretty much full, so we'll start moving that. So they got everything stripped down. We've got this back section over here still. We got to pull the nails, make sure nails are pulled out, take the last little bit of the paper off. The upper part, you can see it's already been cleaned down and prepped. We've got the old box vent holes coming out, opening up for ridge vent. And we'll be moving down to the lower sections there. We've already got a small spot in the front valley there, already dried in with ice and water in the bottom, up the valley, synthetic paper on top. The main roof sections. Everything here is pretty smooth, clean cut and dry, nothing too difficult here other than it's a little pitchier up on the higher stuff, 2-story. But we're moving along pretty good. I'm going to start shifting trailers and moving jobs and material. They're already starting to fill the one that's behind my truck now, and I'll get the other one going to the dump. The only thing different on this is that little center pocket right there in between the garage and the main east wing of the house there. Whoever did this roof originally, it was probably the original roof, I'm guessing, in this neighborhood. It's a newer neighborhood. And it was just shingles, which is pretty much too low of a slope. So most manufacturers will go to a 412. And anything lower, down to a 3, they require ice and water. And if it's lower than that, it really needs a low slope roof system. In this case, we're putting back roll roofing in here. There's other options. You could do like TPO or EPDM. Modified. There's different options, but on this, what we're going to do is on the most lower right section back here, those few box vents are, that's going to get all cleaned, prepped, dried in. It's going to start being roofed back, flash the wall up to just under and up the side of that pocket, that pizza pie wedge right there that comes out right there. And then we're going to put the base coat down, 2 passes of the base coat. It's like a SBS base sheet. And then the ridge, or not the ridge cap, but the cap sheet will go on top of that. And it's going to eject out on top of the lower section of shingles. It will cross the valleys on all 3 sides. Then the shingles will continue above that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to technical difficulty here. It's the homes that are cut up more than this or that have browse everywhere. You just got a lot of work to do. And moving ladders and set up for such small sections, that kind of takes time. But the guys are moving really smooth, really quick, moving along here pretty well. I'm going to get this down here in a minute. I've got to go get a return and pick up another load of shingles in a trailer to move to another small job we're going to work in. And we're getting ready to get started on the tornado damage that we had back in, February 31st. The insurance approvals and everything are finally happening. The framers ahead of us on some of the jobs are getting the rafters and things taken care of and repaired. And we will be moving into those. I'm here, have the drone, figured I'd try this. I'm going to have my nephew try to help out doing some editing and see how that goes. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more content on a regular basis because he's wanting to get into like video editing, stuff like that. He'll probably ride with me. And that's going to start hopefully next week. He's going to be out of school. He's still in school, but he seems pretty interested. So we're going to try to bring more of it to you guys for you. A tip on days like today, depending upon where you live in the region, we still do everything we can to cover and set the house up, like moving breakables away, setting sheets up over doors and windows, plants if we can. Sometimes plants are too big and we can't. We try to carry most all of the trash right to the trailer if it's walkable. If not, we'll build little ski jumps over the gutters or put boards in and somebody will throw it. Try to throw it to a predictable area. But on a hot day, you need to make sure you get your tarps cleaned up and moved quickly if they're on grass. Otherwise, it'll start baking it. And you don't notice it for a couple of days after you're done and gone. It'll just turn brown. So just a tip on that. All right. Pretty nice area here. It's starting to be a nice day. It is supposed to be like 80, 88 degrees, I think they said today. So what is it? May 22nd. 2023, depending upon when you're watching this in the future. We're putting on an Owen Corning duration. The color is going to be Driftwood. And by later this evening, this house will be all wrapped up. We'll go home and start the next one tomorrow. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, be safe. And we'll see you on the next video. Let me know what kind of video, and we'll try to do more of that. All right. Until then, be safe.